Hi. Earlier today, I was thinking about all the mistakes that I have made in my career and all the ways in which I have missed out on opportunities and probably messed up a number of opportunities as well. And as is often the case when you get into that mood, I worked myself into a very deep hole of regret, of sadness, and a little bit of what now, you know? How do I move from here? And that happens a lot. It's not uncommon, at least for me, it's not, because I do tend to overthink many things many times. And I, I don't know that it's necessarily a bad thing. In any case, I decided I prayed and just told God, to not let me be downcast. And I needed to go somewhere to run an errand. So I got into the car, and just as I started the car, I got a phone call from someone. And it doesn't matter, we don't need to go into what she was telling me about, but it definitely felt like a sign from God, just saying, you're my child, I still love you, and I've got you. Anyway, once I was done with the conversation, I now drove off, and as I was driving, I decided to listen to a TED talk. I do that a lot now because I discovered, there's all this slots of 15 minutes, 10 minutes during the day that we can make use of in a productive way. So I was listening to a TED talk, interestingly enough. It was on self worth and self esteem. I was like, wow, okay, guess God is really giving me a sign. Anyway, something this lady said, her name is Adia Gooden. This is a TEDx talk at DePaul University in the US. I, as I was listening to her, I was half listening and half thinking about just myself, and like I said, all the gaps maybe, and wrong turns, and all the things that I had assumed I knew, and didn't, and discovered maybe too late. And it was almost as if there was a pause in my thoughts, and I just heard her voice over my thoughts saying that challenges do not make us unworthy. Our challenges they make us maybe different, they make us unique, but they don't make us unworthy. And I found that to be so uplifting. And I'm sharing it with you in case you're at a place in your life where you're feeling that maybe you have some challenges, some weaknesses, some gaps, some flaws, character flaws, even that keep haunting you. or you can't figure out how to work your way out of them, you're still a worthy person. Yeah, don't give up. And then this evening now, I needed to send a number of emails. So I put on some music to listen as I was doing that, sort of also to stay awake. And I came across one of my colleagues from M-Pesa Academy. He sings, he's called Patrick Chow. And he was singing a song that I had actually listened to during the day, Rock of Ages Cleft for Me. And he's singing it in Kitaita, which is my mother tongue. And it is so beautiful hearing those words again in my mother tongue, because I had heard them during the day. Because once I was done with the TED Talk, I was listening to Gaitha hymns, and they have a very beautiful version of Rock of Ages. If you've never heard of it, and you're a believer, Christian believer, you should look for it. Anyway, I love this version that I was listening to right now, saying, Mbanga yapo yakala kwako ni chakuvisa. And then there's a part that says, Nekazuna nirushe, nekamnyonge nikire, kaungara puran baga, nikire nisechefwa. Literally telling God, I am naked. Nekazuna nirushe, I am naked. Clothe me, dress me, cover me. Neka mnyonge nikiri, I am weak, save me. My sins are killing me, and I maybe will extrapolate that to say not my sins so much, but also just my own thoughts about life and whatever are killing me. And the song says Nikirin Sekecha, for like save me that I may not die. I just thought, wow, what a way to sum up the day, because it's now going to 11 p.m. Yeah, in Nairobi, in Kenya. So I want to encourage you. This is a whole 8 minutes, clearly, but be encouraged. Your challenges do not make you unworthy. Good night and God bless.